Welcome back, everybody, to the daily show where we discuss and do technical analysis for big mega cap stocks. So show your support by hitting that thumbs up button, and that is greatly appreciated. And if you're new here, consider subscribing, and that means a lot to me. Now, if you want to get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, my analysis in 3 days of live trading, definitely check out the Patreon, and that link will be down below in the description. And now let's get right into it, guys. On Nvidia stock, it's up 2.25%, and I said it in my video Sunday that Nvidia breaks above, especially this previous all-time high, 502.66, you're going to see a fresh new all-time high. And now Nvidia closing at a fresh new all-time high today, hitting 505.48 and now sitting at 504. So tomorrow we have big earnings from Nvidia, guys. Watch out, there is a $38 to $40 plus or minus move here on Nvidia, so that could be huge, and who knows, and we can double that. That is a $80 move. I mean, market can really actually move tomorrow night, especially with earnings coming out from Nvidia. Now for tomorrow, if this thing actually gets a pullback, yes, now that is a support right here, 502.66 and then 495.46 and then 482. Going into tomorrow, I don't think we're going to see 482, but watch out for a pullback down to 495 to 502.66, and to the upside, this thing can move all the way up to 524 to even 530. On Netflix is up 1.84%, and this one closing this gap right here at 470, and now that's gonna be a support to watch on a pullback. And below that we also have support down here, 463.58 and then 450. If this thing can actually continue and hold 470, then watch out for a move up to 485 and then 500. I mean, this thing here, guys, yes, it was actually getting really oversold at this point right here, 354 and then 344, I think, right down here. And now it's getting really frothy and overbought, and who knows how much longer this thing can go. But RSI hitting almost 80, and I think you're going to see a pullback maybe after hitting 500 or 485, but it's coming very soon on Netflix. On Amazon stock, it's up 0.65%, and any dips on any mega caps are getting bought up instantly. I mean, look at this, guys. 144.73 right off of this 5-day moving average right here, sitting at 144.63. The dip was bought up, and this thing actually went back up, and now sitting above 146, holding 146 as a support. So the next stop above 146, definitely a move all the way up to 150, and then maybe even 153.38. Look at this Bollinger Band on top, expanded all the way up to 153.38. Only if there is a pullback, now we have support at 146, 144.63, 142.39, and then 138. On Google stock, it's up 0.72%, and this is insane. Google was on my radar today, especially to go in for a nice day trade, buying anything around 134 to 135. Yes, the dip was there, but it was much safer to get into Google right here around this gap, 134. And we only got a pullback down to 135.49, and again, dip buyers buying up the dip, and look at this, guys, from 135 now trading at 138. So Google here also no pullback, nothing, and this was it right here, this pullback. And now this one here, strong support right here, 135, and then the gap below 134. We also have support down here, 131.65, 130. To the upside, as long as Google can hold above 135, and now that it's trading above also 5-day moving average 137, you're going to see Google going up to 140 and then 142. On Microsoft, it's up 2%, and this was another fresh new all-time high on Microsoft. Now, we talked about it before, guys, that there is a competition in between mega caps. Who can hit more all-time highs? And look at today, Nvidia going up, fresh new all-time high. Microsoft also fresh new all-time high. And guess what? Meta, Apple, not too far behind. And we could see that. But whenever you see something like this, all the mega caps hitting fresh new all-time highs, a market near all-time highs, that is the time to go on cash and wait for that opportunity, that pullback, whenever that comes. Now, people that are like impatient and they just want to go and buy something, guess what? Yes, you can get lucky. Yes, things can go higher. You can make, some money in this market, but you're taking a lot of risk buying at the top. And I just want to tell you guys that, as of right now, when things are hitting, all-time highs pretty much every day, at some point, things will pull back. Everything will come down because, this is not something will just stay up, every day, and you're going to see these 7 names, or I would say 6 names, because Tesla definitely not going up to a fresh new all-time high. It just Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Apple, Nvda going up every day. And look at the competition today. Microsoft hitting all-time highs, and then we saw Nvidia hitting all-time highs again. And now the next here to hit new all-time high could be Apple. It's not too far away. And then we got also Amazon and Google coming, and possibly we'll see a new all-time high on those. And that is why it's really, you're taking a lot of risk buying anything here on top. At this point, RSI overbought, hitting multiple times all-time highs. And you can see, there is no pullback, nothing in sight right here, and just going up in a straight line. And this is not us, you and me, buying this dip or whatever rally, that FOMO rally. First of all, it's a short squeeze, and then a lot of FOMO right here that, hey, I missed out, I gotta get something right now. That's one thing. So taking on a lot of risk, especially when big names hitting all-time highs and the market is near all-time highs, is not a good thing. You want to wait for a nice juicy pullback. Whenever that comes, then you should actually go in and maybe buy something. Not right now. So on Microsoft, now it's above 375. Guess what? If this thing can hold 375, the next stop 387, and then possibly even 400, which is insane. And this thing has been overbought for, I would say, more than 2 weeks. Only on a pullback, if this thing breaks below 375, then watch out for the support 370 to 68, and then 366 all the way down here, 357, 54 this gap, and then 355. And here's another one, Meta. It's up 1.47%, and just like I said Sunday in my video, that the next stop 343, and looks like we almost got there today, almost 342, and now trading at 340. So on Meta, if there is a pullback, watch out for the support. And actually, it was holding today, guys, right off of this 5-day moving average right here, this blue line. 335 came down to 334, and it was gone all the way up to almost 342. So on a pullback, you want to watch 335 as a support, and then 330, 326. To the upside, the next stop 343 to 345, and then 347. Bollinger Band on top, expanded all the way up to 347. So this one could be next, hitting a fresh new all-time high. So keep an eye on this one also. On Tesla stock, it's up 0.5%, and Tesla getting down to 231, and again not filling this gap. And now looks like if Tesla actually gets that breakout, and looks like we could be flagging right here on Tesla, And if this thing actually breaks out above, I would say 241 to 242, you're going to see Tesla also joining the party, and this one going up all the way up to 252 and even higher to 262. On a pullback, now you want to watch this support down here, 236.75, and looks like closing right at the support right here around 236. So this is going to be a key level to watch. And just below that, now we have support down here at 226 and the gap below 225.40. On Apple stock, it's up 0.93%, and that is why I said Apple could be also hitting a fresh new all-time high, because if this thing can get up to this gap, this mini gap sitting at 195.28, guess what? This thing can hit a new all-time high, and that would be around 200. So now, I mean, look at today, right from opening, this thing going straight up all the way up to almost 192, and now trading at 191.45. So tomorrow, if there is a pullback, you want to watch 190, and below that we have this gap down here, 186. Above 190, the next stop 195.28, and then a fresh new all-time high on Apple. So you guys do the math. Is this actually a right time to buy anything in this market, or you should be going in cash and holding your cash position right now for a nice dip? Whenever that comes, you got to wait for that, because otherwise you're just chasing here at 191 for this 4 to 5, maybe even a $10 move to the upside. But look at the downside. If there is a pullback, this one easily can come down to, I would say, 170. On AMD, it's up 0.75%, and looks like here on this weekly chart, upper Bollinger Band expanding up to 123 right here, 123.46. So we could see that move all the way up to 125 early as this week. Now, if there is a pullback, you want to watch 118, and then also we do have support down here around 115 on AMD, and this one definitely, I mean, this thing can push now that we got that breakout above 118, and this one here nowhere near all-time highs, which is 164.46. So I would say this one has more opportunity to the upside on a pullback than Nvidia buying right at the top right now. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching.